Okay, now I'm just going to run the pump manually off of the battery. This is about 12 and a half, 13 psi. This is the first start of Iron Duke. Last started in December 1998. Here it is September 2019. Looks like it's running. I've got an exhaust manifold leak as usual. So I have the power steering belt on. Running off the fuel tank over here. 1 gallon fuel cell. Got a external pump here, an 8094 filter. So I bypassed the fuel tank. Fuel pump died. Got all gummed up. So I took the spark plugs off, put some oil down in there and turned it over, put them back in, and turned it over earlier just with the engine with no plugs, and then I put some ether and it fired off. Does is the computer slows it down once it's got the temperatures up. Got the original oil in it, Mobil 1. The oil actually looks pretty good, but I'm going to change the oil once this thing warms up. These tend to eat manifolds. Look at the exhaust manifold every 20,000 to 30,000 miles so the engine shakes. Got the shroud off here. What about 12 and a half psi? So this is after the fuel pump, which is down here. Fuel pump that I've just added temporarily. Here's a pre-filter. Down in there is this has got AN8 fittings, the AN6 adapter. This is the return. I don't have this hooked up yet to. This hooks up to the canister for emission controls. And then there's also a vent. There's actually 4 tubes that go to the back. So if I actually want to run on this, I need to put a vent on here, one of the 1 and then this needs to be tied into this. That hose is rotten. There's the injector. Put a new injector in this, and I also went through and replaced this is the top of the throttle body piece, the cover. I replaced the two gaskets under here. This is all gummed up with crap. So I replaced that. And I replaced the fuel filter down there. And I've got it tied in temporarily to these two fuel lines. The silver one is the feed and the black is the return. The only reason I've done that is I wanted to check this sucker out. This thing was so frozen that the belt was stuck down in there in the power steering. So I had to free all that up in there. It was like it was glued in there. The alternator didn't work at first. I had to go through and turn it over. This is really the wrong batteries one I just rigged in here. And at first it didn't start because I didn't have the computer hooked up. This was built in, I think, May of 1982 in Van Nuys, California. I got the air cleaner off here just to mess around. This fuel cell is actually in backwards. It should be rotated around if you had a dragster, but it wouldn't fit in there. So this is just a 1 gallon fuel cell, and it'll actually hold about 1.5, but that's, you know, for drag racing you only put about a gallon in there because it covers the foam. The tubing in here I've got holds about, I think, less than 1/10 of a gallon. There's actually about probably 12 feet of tubing, 12, 15 feet. It goes around there, over to here. And got a light over here. I don't see any leaks. This red hose here is marginal. I gotta watch that. The heater here has been bypassed back in the late 90s. That's not hooked up here. Took the idle air control out and cleaned it a little bit, put it back in. Cut a gasket out of cardboard. Take this off and squeeze this together. This is where the air goes to bypasses the, it goes through the idle air control. And when this was brand new, this was actually plugged up. And then the GM dealer in Thousand Oaks went through and opened this up and kind of screwed around with this. Normally you don't mess with that. That's the EGR valve. This is an 82 actually. It's got 297,000. What happened on this is the starter died, and I had got involved with taking care of a relative, and then when I put a new starter in a few months later, I didn't want to start. The fuel all turned to goo because of the ethanol gas screwed up, and the whole tank had about 3/8 of an inch of just goo in it, so it really needs a new fuel tank. And I put a used belt I had in my junk pile on this alternator today. That had been off for 20-something years. I put a breaker bar down in here before I started it and turned it over, and it didn't want to go that far because the power steering pump was stuck because stuck to the belts. I've never seen that before. The way this goes is the speed of the engine right now is determined by the computer, but it actually is going across right here, which is the thermostat. I've got a different thermostat in. This is not just an idiot one. I've got the one that's got the linear for temperature on there. Got to be careful with your hand here. Now, this has got actually a heavy-duty radiator on it. I paid extra for that. That's a GM radiator years ago. I didn't have to put this gauge in there, but I was just kind of curious. The shop manual, when you put a gauge, they have you actually measuring after the regulator. The regulator's in here. The way this works, gas comes from the fuel pump, goes to the fuel filter over there, then it goes to the injector, and the regulator is after the injector. It's kind of weird, but it goes to the TBI, throttle body injector, then it goes to the regulator, and then it comes back. The gas is continuously flowing in here. Looks like it's charging up. Okay, the fuel tank here, a little bit tough sometimes to get off. When I filled this up, I filled it up quart by quart. And this is a 1 gallon one off eBay. It's about $60 with without the fittings. I think it's about 80 or 100 or something like that with all 10 feet of hose. But when I had 4 quarts in there, I could put the stick all the way down to here. Flush was just way down in there. And so it was above the sponge that's in there, but it was just, you know, a little bit above. And I had 5 quarts it was to there. So I may have already burned about a quart here, just screwing around here. And then it was 6 quarts when it was right up to here. So I think right now this is backwards in the sense that for a dragster you rotate this around. You want the fuel exit to be in the rear, so when you accelerate it picks up in the back. But I couldn't get that in there. Actually, over here on the corner I went through and bent this. These will bend really easy, this metal here. It's just aluminum, but it's fairly soft. You can bend these about once or twice and then they'll break. And then down in there is the fuel, is the filter I've got. That's a pre-filter for the pump, and that's an 8094 external fuel pump that somebody recommended on a forum. So I may end up using that in the back once I get this going a little bit better. There's some other tanks like this that are bigger. You can get a metal one of these instead of plastic. I prefer that, but this small tank doesn't have a sender. And I think on the website for the eBay auction, they said it had a fuel sender, a 90 ohm sender in it. This one doesn't. That's just a screw up in their listing. But this goes in here like this. Of course, I got to hook this on. There's a vent over to the carb, and that goes, there's another one of these that goes to the canister. There's a hose right down in here. It goes to a black canister that goes to the back of this particular car, so that the fuel is not, anything that's escaped tends to be burned up. Hot fire. time with a bad exhaust manifold. That's what this is from. That's why it's melted there years ago. And you got the danger down in there. You're going to go ahead and screw up one of the hoses and stuff. So, if you go too long, you're going to burn up something. Burn up the wires here. Hard on the wires. See some right here. It's probably coming back behind that. And I've got the wires down there to the pipe. Got those wire tied because those will end up coming loose and dropping off on the freeway. They're screwed up. So this needs a new exhaust manifold. Exhaust manifold for smog, because it gets smogged every 2 years. And then it's not going to pass smog. Down there's the O2 sensor. Over there's the temporary fuel filter I got, or the fuel filters in blue. And then over there, right there is the 8094 big, huge fuel pump. The fuel relay is here. I think the shop manual actually sometimes shows it over here. But on mine, this is the fuel filter fuel relay. It's the original one from 1982. It's got 297,000. I went through and tapped into here, and the wire's kind of goofy looking. It's kind of brownish looking on mine. It's hard to tell after a while because of the plastic here goes bad with time, but I've got that tapped in. Got a wire that runs around. Goes over here. Right here. And that goes over to the pump. And I just got a ground here. I purposely had this like this in case there's something screwed up. I can just grab this and pull it off to help kill the engine quick in case there's like a massive leak. So when I first started this, I ran this directly off this to make sure there's no leaks. You got all the fittings here so that you can tighten these up if you have to. And I had to make this fitting. Couldn't find one like this. This is actually a T from Home Depot. The 1/8-inch pipe thread nipples I put in there about that long. And I've actually screwed that in and got a little bit of adhesive, but this is just temporary. I can put a plug in there, I can bypass it. So I've got a little bit extra line in here, which whatever, but there it is around 12. Let's see what happens when I give it some gas. It's got a brand new regulator in there. There's a spring down inside this thing. These are torques. You can take these 5 torques off. Here, take the cover off. And there's a kit to replace that. When you undo it, it's spring loaded, so you gotta be careful. Don't hit yourself in the face. But there's a diaphragm in there I replaced. And I put another injector on there. Blade's completely closed. There's a little hole in there, but it's all going through this cavity here, which is idle air control motor. Here's the exhaust manifold. Alternator's running real good. I'm running the high beam. Headlights to replace. Everyone had an issue. There were cracks. They had to where the reflectors were goofed up. And so everything on this is just from lack of use. Got another video. I spun this up to get it to work. And if you have one one of these with a exhaust manifold leak, what you could do is put a piece of sheet metal as a shield in here. Normally you shouldn't have a fuel line more than 4 inches away. So that's about 3, which would be great. But the fuel's flowing through there pretty quick. So it's not super hot. Hotter than it should be. Put this in about 25 years ago at about 250,000 miles. The valve cover hasn't been off this engine ever. And what's weird is I dropped a piece of Mobil 1 down inside that cap. Apart from the oil cans down in there. It jumped up. I've replaced, got the original cam, original gears. Thermostat's been replaced probably a couple times. I think the water pump's been replaced twice. Typically it'll pee out just a little bit and that's about it. So I don't know if it's got a cracked head or a cracked fitting right here, but it's always done that. It's done that for since it had 50,000 miles on it. BGR. I don't have the shroud on here, so it's a little bit dangerous. Put your hand in there. That's a fan clutch shroud on there. Got a video here I did where this didn't work, fan, because it hadn't been spun for years. So I spun this around by hand, got it to work. The brushes were screwed up. Of course, this is bypassed. They've been bypassed for Clinton was in office. Bill Clinton. Now, white paper over there is I've got the tubes that go to the back blocked off, and that's just so a mud dauber doesn't. Mud dauber will go in here and fill these holes up. I like to get in stuff like that. I believe on the floor here, the battery's on this side, and then there's a battery well over here. The battery well over here is for the V6, and I think the V8 is over here, if I'm correct. Depends on the engine, but they usually try to put the battery on the same side as the starter. The starter's down there. Got the original alternator on it, and same air conditioning, of course. Got a lot of rust. On the 1981 GMs, they had you replacing that oxygen sensor every, like, I don't know, every couple years, 20,000 miles or something. Then mine was for life, and so after about 20,000 I had to go ahead and get one put in. Code 13 error. And a lot of times those are hard to get out, so if you're putting a new manifold in, you almost need to go ahead and expect to put a new O2 sensor in. Okay, on here, I've been running this engine a good while now, and I've burned about, it's got 4 quarts in it now, so it's burned about 2 quarts. And you can see the bubbling action here. This is coming through here, the discharge. Running it down through a plastic tube here, so it's not just dumping directly into the fuel cell and aerating it. So I've got a tube that goes down to that corner that's got a end that's cut as a good chamfer on it. This is actually pretty long. tubes in this tank, fuel injection. One goes to the front, one goes to the back. Third goes over here, which is a vent, to a canister. The fourth goes right to the rear axle, which has got a two-way valve on it. So if you're going to smog this thing, this needs to be connected up, down over here. This goes to the canister. The canister hooks up to this. And so this will be commanded to be open and pull the fumes off. I've got this in here just so if it wants to do this, it's not going to go ahead and pull air in here and then race the engine. All these need to be, if they're not used, they got to be blocked off. You can suck air in from another place, screw up the engine, but it also screws up, it's going to run the engine quick. So it's just about at the foam there. I left the foam in there. This has got non-ethanol gas in there. There's that tube. That's just a piece from Home Depot. I think it's polyethylene. Another person on YouTube had mentioned, you know, about that just fits right inside this. It's not, it's physically kind of bent in there, but it's not glued or anything in. So this is not long term. So I've used that type of tubing for siphoning gas out of some vehicles and mowers, so I know that's okay. Short term. When I bought this tank, this is AN 8, and it came with a kit with 6, but it didn't have this adapter here. So I had to get some adapters from 8 to 6. All these are AN 6 fittings here. You cut this off, put tape on it, tip this over. These are fuel injection fittings. I got an assortment pack off eBay. I've used about 2 different sizes on this. One down there in the pump has got a smaller one. The thermal's a little bit close to the metal, but it's kind of okay in there. If I was actually going to drive this, I can put a tire wrap on there to hold that down. I'm not racing this. So this is not directly hooked up to the battery. This is actually hooked up to the computer. And the way that works is that it goes through, on this particular car, it goes through the fuel pressure sensor. It's got idiot lights. It's got 2 connectors on it. One is for the light, and the other one is to go ahead and have this powered up. So if this has got fuel pressure, oil pressure, excuse me, is up, it'll go ahead and keep the pump going. Some Ford products have got a crash sensor where if it gets hit, it gets knocked out and then it cuts the pump off. Now, this is not the most safest thing to be driving and have a little tank up here, but for what I'm doing here, this is perfect in the sense that it can debug this. I have a little water over here. I first thought it was gas, but it was from the screw knot hooked up to the tank here. Without the shroud here, it's about a little bit right at boiling. It's got 100, I think 192 thermostat. It's run a little bit hot. It's really hot out here. Without the shroud, it's not doing as much, pulling as much efficient through the air. You got to be careful on this. You don't go ahead and cut the power steering hose off. You're going to have it rev up and touch something. That's got a fan clutch that's thermal. So when it gets heat up, it tends to tie 1-to-1, but it freewheels. Ooh, that's nice and hot there. This is busted here. This goes up, connects up to the air filter. I'm not running the air filter right now. Just looking at the thing. Need the new exhaust manifold. This car with the air filter, I tend to use the AC air filter. The pram on it tends to be too restrictive. So I've always used the GM8 Delco air filters on this thing. If there's dusty location, it'll stifle the motor. And it really needs, this thing really needs a bigger air filter, because if you want to really take it at the top end, what happens is that it still requires the same amount of air, whether it's a V4, inline 4, 6, or V8 at a given speed. So if you were driving at, 90 miles an hour or something, it still needs the same number of CFM roughly, the same horsepower. And so the air filter really is too small in this car if you want to do anything with the engine. So there it is below the foam. And so what I did to make this stick is I went ahead and put in several gallons or several quarts, turned on the pump to make sure it's all got fuel in all the lines. And then I went through and added, they put this little stick on here, and there's 4 quarts. And that's, I put it on the foam, it's about, say, a ½ inch below. Touching right now on the foam. So it's got 4 quarts. This thing will run probably another hour and a half or something. There's 5, there's 6. Evidently, when you use this thing in a dragster or something, or quarter midget, whatever these things are used for, you don't have that much gas in it. I guess the bulk of it's all down in the foam. I guess. But I wanted to rotate this around. It wouldn't fit. I bought a 2.5 gallon one. Wouldn't fit in here. If you made a custom one, you could probably get a 2.5 gallon one in here if you want to make your own. But it's not really probably the safest place to have one. Starter lasted like, I don't know, 180,000, and all the rebuilt ones didn't last as long. And this car, because of the exhaust manifold, tends to break. The ignition wires have been replaced, probably a dozen times, because the ones right here are really harsh. These guys get really murdered because of any exhaust tends to murder this area over here. Got Mobil 1 in it. A big old hole in there because I hit something on the 101 freeway years ago. Armadillo or something, Camarillo going across the road. Armadillo, and it's a big old dent down underneath there. Radiator hose in the top lasts a long time. I just cleaned that up. The one in the bottom tends to be